Okay, last class we are trying to understand collections class 1.02 latest version. What we discussed, some given collection classes, vector has table enumeration and above two classes hierarchy, 1.2 version onwards provided classes and vector class problems, has table class problems, new classes added in Java 1.4 version, new classes added in Java 5 version, and following by what do you call? These are the new classes added in Java 6 version, Java 7 version, 8 version, and new enhancements added in Java 9. Okay, actually enhancement place you can write new methods. Only methods added, classes are not added. New methods, okay, added, new methods, okay, new methods are added. In Java 10 version for collections. And this is the notes. Let me share you this one. Yesterday, I didn't find the time to upload. And here, this is the notes part. Okay, here I given you differences between array and collection and advantage of collections framework instead of we developing our own collection. So please try to read, already explain advantages, everything. And then following by how many classes? 2 classes, vector and hash table. And the complete explanation. And here you have the image format for you to understand the entire theory points. Google Chrome taking a lot of time. Pushy. Name is Pushy, but he is not pushy, na? Teranana Kushi. Your name is Kushi, but you are not Kushan. What happened? Is anybody fighting each other or what? So please spend the time to read these theory notes, okay? It will give you images. After images you watch, then go through these theory notes. Just I divided all points in clear diagrams. Then enhancements in collections already provided, nothing. Okay. Now collections, collection classes list and their purpose. All collection classes. Core interface is 10, implementation classes 18, and each collection purpose I given. Vector when to use, array list when to use, linked list when to use, stack when to use. Okay. I will explain them individually also, but at a time I am giving you all points at one place. Collections programming means what you have to remember, no theory. If you know the purpose, then only you can understand. Okay. What is the purpose of the collection class? How many collection classes available? What is the purpose of that collection class? If you know, then only you can work. For example, you have different type of vehicles you have. Which vehicle at what time we have to use, if you know, then only you can work, right? So same thing here also. So if you are not remembering, then finally what happened? The collection class names, if you don't remember, what happened? You cannot do collection program. For example, interview ask a question. I want to store objects in insertion order with index. Which collection I have to use? Okay, then 18 collection classes available. Among them, what is the right collection you should know now? These are type of questions only will ask. I want to store objects with mapping in insertion order. Which collection I have to use? I want to store objects with mapping in insertion order. Then which collection I have to use? That is the question he will ask. Then if you don't know which collection storing objects in with mapping in insertion order, how can you answer that question? It's difficult. So that's why you have to always know the collection name and its purpose. Then only you can answer. Yesterday I discussed about collection interface and its methods. Hope you remember, collection is the root interface of collection hierarchy. A collection represents group of objects known as its elements. It has subdivided into three types: set, list, queue. Set is a subinterface, list is also subinterface, and set is called unordered collection, list is called ordered collection. Set and list further subdivided into multiple subclasses based on storing order, insertion order, hash code order, sorting order. Next, random access order, retrieving, random access, sequential, LIFO, FIFO. This interface is typically used for passing multiple collections in a generalized way. Means I want to define one parameter or one method return type by taking any of the 18 collection classes. Then we have to go for one collection interface. Next, every collection has minimum 2 constructors. Void means no param constructor, and single collection, single argument, that is collection type parameter constructor. Next, Java 5 collection interface derived from iterable. Yesterday I told you, remember, it is derived from iterable only for retrieving objects by using for each loop. It contains totally 21 methods. All methods are given here. Add all, contains, containers all, remove all, retain all, remove if, clear, iterator, for each loop, for each method, stream, parallel stream, split iterator, is empty, size, to array, hash code and equals. Note, collection interface doesn't have methods for replacing, inserting and sorting because it doesn't have index. These operation methods are available in list interface. Yesterday I forgot, not forgot, I don't have time to yesterday to send. Then next we started understanding list implemented classes, right? What are the points about list we discussed? List is a subinterface of collection. It is an ordered collection. It is a part of collections framework available from Java 1.2 version. When to use this collection? If we want to store both unique and duplicate objects in insertion order with the index, we must choose list interface implementation classes. When to choose? If I want to store both unique and duplicate objects in insertion order with index. Then we have to choose what? List interface implementation class. List interface has 4 implemented classes: vector, stack, array list, and linked list. This is the hierarchy. We must choose vector to store objects with a thread safety in multi-threaded application. We must choose array list to store objects without thread safety in single thread model application. We must choose linked list when our more operations are insert and remove. Very, very important. Next, when to choose stack? For retrieving objects in last in first out order. Tell me totally how many collections we have working under list? 4. Vector. Now tell me vector, next array list, next linked list and stack. Below, very, very important. We have multiple collection based on what? Storing and retrieving order, right? Storing order and retrieving order. Retrieving order. Then tell me, vector is meant for storing which order? Insertion order. Array list also insertion order. Linked list also insertion order. But stack is stack. Come on, stack also insertion order. Stack also will store objects in insertion order. Last in first out is not storing order. Sorry, it is not it is not storing order. It is what? Retrieving order. Okay, retrieving order. All these 4 collections are meant for storing objects in insertion order. Listen, in interview, don't tell insertion order. People will not accept your answer. Okay, you have to say last in first out order. But really, stack internally store objects in which order? Insertion order only. Then retrieving order. Vector retrieving order is random access. Array list retrieving order is random access. Linked list retrieving order sequential access. Linked list retrieving order sequential access, not random access. Stack retrieving order last in first out. Then tell me under list, how many collections we have? 4. All 4 will store objects in which order? Insertion order. Then why we have 4 collections? A small differences. I want to store object in insertion order, retrieve random access with thread safety. Thread safety meaning what? This is our collection object. 2 threads. All you people in multi-threading chapter? In multi-threading chapter, 2 threads can access this object at a time. 2 threads can access this object at a time. If 2 threads accessing this object at a time, then now very important, this concept is called no thread safety. No thread safety. 2 threads at a time if access, when this thread running, program execution is passed. It has stored partial data inside this collection. Then in the middle of first thread, second thread get a chance to execute concurrently, no? Then second thread started running. Now it is storing its data. Tell me, after first thread full operations completed, second thread get chance? No. In the middle of first thread, second thread got the chance. Then what happened? In the middle of first thread, second thread storing data means right results coming or wrong results coming? Wrong results. Then we call it as this object is thread safer, not thread safer, not thread safe. If you want to provide thread safety, we have to implement a concept called what? Synchronization. What concept? Synchronization. Sir, how to develop synchronization? Very simple. Tell me, I am creating one method called add with parameter what? Object obj. Tell me, I want to call this method. What I have to do? I must create an object and using object dot I have to call now. Why? Because this is a non-static method. Now, I want to call this method without creating object. What I have to do? Declare it as what? Static. Okay, like how we have a modified static to change the behavior of this method. Similarly, I have another method called, another keyword called what? Synchronized. What the keyword name? Synchronize. Synchronize. By using the keyword synchronized, if I declare this method, then this method execution is thread safe. What is the meaning of thread safe? Tell me now. I have 2 threads available. Both threads are calling vector object dot add. Also same vector object dot add. 2 threads are calling same method, but this method is normal method or synchronized method? Synchronized. Synchronized means before entering, the first thread got a chance to execute this add method. Before entering into this method, this object is locked. What happened? This object is locked. And then logic execution started. Assume that its execution is passed in the middle of add method. Then second thread got a chance to execute. Different method or same method? Same method. Same method. With a different object or same object? Same object. What type of method? This method is synchronized. Synchronized means, first of all, this vector object has to be locked in a tell me, is it possible to lock or not possible? Not possible. Why? Already this object is locked by first thread 1. We have 2 threads available. Tell me, how many times we can lock an object? 1 time at a time. Already thread 1 has locked the object. Thread 2 can lock or cannot lock? Cannot lock. Then thread 2 can enter it into method or cannot enter? Cannot enter. Coming back and passed its execution. Repeat once again. This room is there. 9 to 11, I am using this room. 9 to 11, I am using this room. Tell me, now I entered into this room and closed this room. Can anybody from outside can come into this room? No. How long? Until I unlock this room. When I will unlock this room, after this room usage is completed. Here, who is the room? Object. Now this object is locked for which operation to complete? Add method. Until this add method execution completed, control come out. This thread 1, nothing but HK, locked this object for this add operation complete. Then other faculty is trying to use this room. Possible or not possible? Not possible. He will come up to the door, found the room is locked and he left that room. Understand my point? When he will come back, after I release the lock only he can come back. This concept is called what? Synchronization. What this concept is called? Synchronization. Locking the object and using it only for one thread. Locking the object and making it available only for one thread to access this concept is called what? Synchronization. How can we develop synchronization? By declaring method as what? Synchronize. Now repeat once again. I have one object. 2 threads are trying to access this object at a time. Should allow or should not allow? Should not allow. Then what I have to do? I must lock the object. How to lock this object? Do I need to require to develop any special logic? Not required. Then what I have to do? Very simple. The method using which the object is accessed, just declare this method as what? Synchronize. If we declare as a synchronize, then first this object is locked and make it not available for other threads. This concept is called thread safe or not thread safe? Thread safe. This concept is called what? Thread safe. If this object at a time concurrently available to multiple threads to access, then it is called what? Not a thread safe. What the point I am telling? Vector is synchronized. Also called what? Thread safe. Tell me, if a vector is thread safe, is it a good programming or bad programming? Good programming, because multiple threads at a time not accessing, wrong data not generating. Clear? Understood? Online students, understood this concept? Synchronization, thread safe? Any doubts? Everyone should reply. Now, I have a question, then think. Second scenario, how many threads available? In case 1, how many threads we have? 2 threads and multiple threads we have. Case 1 is multiple threads. Now I am taking case 2. What the case 2? Single thread I am taking. If I take single thread, in this single thread, first what happened? Vector object is created. Vector object is created. Now I am calling add method 10 times. Okay. V dot add, V dot add, V dot add, V dot add, V dot add. 10 times I am calling. All 10 times this vector object is locked, unlocked. Yes or no? What type of method you call? Synchronize. The synchronized method knows whether you are calling in single thread or multiple threads. No. Once you call synchronized method, what synchronized keyword will do? Lock this object until the method execution completed. Once method execution completed, unlock. Again second time call, lock, unlock. Third time call, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Tell me, 100 times if I call this method, 100 times this vector object, locking, unlocking, required or not required? In this building, I am only the faculty there. Do I need to lock the door? Is there any chance other faculty will come and use this room? No. In this world, I am only the person living. Then my house required doors to lock. No, nobody is coming inside my house. I am only coming, I am only going. Then tell me, lock door, it is extra money spending, extra time spending or not? Is it a good idea, bad idea? Bad idea. Is it time taking process, slow execution? No? That is the problem with vector. Vector thread safe object has advantage, also has what? Disadvantage. What is the advantage? In a multi-thread model application, it is safe. In a single thread model application, it is consuming more time waste. Then what should we do? We need same vector copy paster, but I don't want locking concept. Then what to do? No. Understand my point. I want the same vector, but I don't want thread safe. What should I do? Why vector is thread safe? Why it is giving less time? Why it is locking, unlocking? Because it's implementation, because declared as synchronized. I don't want thread safety. I don't want synchronization. Then what to do? Override. Come on. Remove synchronized keyword. Remove synchronized keyword. If you write subclass from this class, synchronized features of vector inherited to the subclass, then subclass also become word. Same synchronized. Okay, na? If you don't want synchronization, you should change the logic, you should change the declaration. Declaration. I want remove word, synchronized keyword. For one method or all methods are. Vector class has how many methods? The 21 methods coming from collection and the extra 20 methods coming from 25 methods. Extra 25 methods coming from list. Totally how many methods? 46 methods. And tell me, all 46 methods are what? Synchronized methods in the vector class. If you develop subclass from vector to override, all 26 methods you have to override to change the declaration from synchronized to non-synchronized. You want different logic or same logic? Same logic. Then you will write logic again, call the superclass method, call the super. If you call superclass method, again synchronized keyword coming into picture. Understand? Then tell me, create class as subclass is right idea. Copy paste this class, change the class name, remove synchronized keyword is good idea. అర్థమైందా నా క్వశ్చన్? డూ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ మై డిజైన్? అయ్యయ్యో, సింపుల్ పాయింట్ కూడా మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోకపోతే ఎట్లా రా బాబు? వెరీ సింపుల్ పాయింట్ రా బాయ్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఓన్లీ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ మీ అండ్ లిజనింగ్, యూ విల్ నాట్ గెట్ ఎన్ ఐడియా. That's what I am saying. You are not at all using your brain, not activating your thought process, only listening. Listening means I should not ask a question. If I ask a question, katam, you will get confusion. Listen, don't listen, think. What I am saying, vector is synchronized. Why? Because add method is synchronized. I am asking question. I don't want synchronization. What to do? Remove synchronization. For that, what I have to do? Go into vector class and remove synchronized keyword. If I remove synchronized keyword, then vector become what? Non-synchronized. In multi-thread model application, I get problem or not? For solving single thread model application problem, first of all, understand a single thread model problem. What is the single thread model problem? Time taking process. Because of locking and unlocking, time taking problem. To fast execution without locking, if I remove synchronized keyword, then in multi-thread model application, I'm getting what? Problem. In Naresh Reddy, there are two faculties. Number one, fast track faculties, normal track faculties. Okay, Hari Krishna is fast track and normal track. Emo sir, tell you mark. Okay, right. I am normal track faculty. Okay, normal track this much faster. Fast track how much faster? Okay, right. So there are two types of faculty. Sorry, placement batch and full stack batch. Two types of faculties are there. And tell me, placement batch faculties, if I bring to full stack Java development, then who will handle the placement batch? Understand? If I take full stack batch students to the placement batch, then who will handle the full stack Java batch? Are you following my point? Then single faculty, two batches to handle a separate faculty is required. Separate. Full stack Java means both offline, online. Placement batch means what? Only offline. Okay, now only offline, no online. If I also moving from full stack Java to a placement batch, then what happen? Who will handle online batch students? Who will take care of online batch students? Are you catching my point? If I remove synchronized keyword, then vector become what? Non-synchronized. Then who will think about, who will care of synchronization? I mean, multi-thread model application. Sir, if I take the synchronized, then who will take care of what? Non-thread safety requirement. And then what is your choice? One class or two separate classes, sir? Two separate classes. The two separate classes, different logic or same logic? Same logic. Only I don't want synchronized keyword. Then what is your idea? Copy paste vector, take the new name, remove synchronized keyword in all methods. That class is what? ArrayList. Vector is available in which version? 1.0. ArrayList is available from which version? 1.2 version. Tell me, what is the first problem of vector? Synchronize. Because of synchronization, what happened? Every time object is locked and unlocked. It is a good feature for multi-threading, but it is a bad feature for single thread. To solve that problem, what given? ArrayList. In which class? 1.2 version. Now you decide when to choose a vector, when to choose ArrayList. I want to store multiple unique and duplicate objects, insertion order, with index, with thread safety. In a multi-threaded application, then we have to use what? Vector. Okay, now next, I wanted to store multiple objects in insertion order with index without thread safety, where in single thread model application, then we have to use what? ArrayList. Sir, what is the meaning of multi-thread model? What is the meaning of single thread model? Okay, this is my class. Okay, listen carefully. This is my class. Okay, let's say some test dot. Okay, let's say some college.java. Okay, college.java. Inside class college, I want to store students. For that, how many students you want to store? One or two or three or many? Many. Count you know na? Don't know na? I don't know. As many students are coming, those many students I want to store. Then you have two options. Create student array SA. Okay na? Okay na? Okay na? Hey, whatever I am writing, if you are moving your head, again you are listening, not using your brain. Last 2-3 days, Anna, use your brain, Ravavu. If I use a student array, I can store multiple students, but how many? Fixed number. It's a fixed number. Now tell me, say, suppose I am trying to store new student of 10. How many students I can give admission? 10 students. 11th student onward, sorry, admissions are closed. Then am I losing my business? No. And tell me, array is good idea, bad idea? Bad idea. And then what I require? Growable array. Who is the growable array? Collection. Who is the growable array? Collection. Tell me, which collection? Vector. In Java 1.0, which collection available? Vector. Vector of. Which type of objects you want to store? Student. Vector of student. V, semicolon, and in constructor we assign the object. Now my question. Following by, down we have method 1. Okay, for storing student object. Method 2 for searching the student object in the collection. Method 3 for removing the student object from the collection. Method 4 for displaying, like that, n number of methods available. Ardhamautunda? Am I taking extra points unnecessary? Can I try? Will you listen? Think. Please don't listen, think. Where I created vector object, class level. Then when I create college object, college, college object. Inside college object, vector variable created. Vector object is created with 10 locations. Remember 10 locations? Okay. V pointing to vector object and college variable pointing to college object. When I call v dot method 1 for adding student object 1. Again I call v dot method 1 for storing second student object. Okay. Like this, multiple students I am storing. Where am I calling M1, M2, M3 methods? Inside thread na. Multi-threading chapter array. Main method. Inside main method or inside custom thread run method, I am calling vector dot M1. Vector dot M1. Tell me. At the same time, from other thread, I can call vector dot some search method. From other thread, can I call vector dot M3 method for removing object? At a time. How many threads are accessing this vector object? One thread or multiple threads? Multiple threads. Tell me. Multiple threads means this application is multi-threaded or single-threaded? Single thread. Single thread or multi-threaded? Multi-thread. This M1 method called in thread 1, M2 method called in thread 2, M3 method is called in thread 3. Thread 3. All three threads are accessing different object or same object? Same object. Then this kind of application is what? Multi-threaded application. Listen, whenever you create a collection object at a class level, then there is a chance multiple threads involvement will be there. Again repeating, whenever you develop multiple threads, whenever you create collection object at a class level, then when you are accessing this collection object, class level collection object in multiple methods, there is a chance multiple threads may come into picture. Then what type of collection I have to create at class level? Synchronized collection or non-synchronized collection? Synchronized collection, which is vector. Understood? Now you are guaranteeing, sir. I am guaranteeing, sir, 100% I am guaranteeing, even though I created a collection at class level, even though I am accessing in multiple methods, my entire project is having only one thread, sir. All these methods are calling inside main thread only. Then don't take vector, take what? Take what? Array list. Sir, my application is multi-threaded only, sir. But I am not creating collection at class level. I am creating collection inside the method and passing that collection as an argument to another methods. And then tell me, if you are calling one method from another method, all these methods are executing concurrently from different thread or one thread only? One thread. Sequentially calling one thread. That means it is a single thread model application or multi-threaded? Multi-threaded or single threaded? Single thread. Single thread model application means what I have to use? Array list or vector? Array list. Tell me now, if my operations, collection operations are single thread or method local operation, means I created a collection inside one method, storing, retrieving, removing, all I am doing inside one method only. Then what is this? Method local operation. Then which collection I have to use? Vector or array list? Tell me. In project, 100%, not even 99% I am saying, 100% which collection is used? Vector or array list? Vector or array list? Vector or array list? Array list will be used. Why? Let us try to understand our project again. This is our MVC architecture. Okay. This is our project. This is our project. Here who will be there? User for giving data. Here who will be there? Database for storing data. Now tell me, in a project, collection is used for storing object, transferring the data of the transferring the objects. Collection is used as a mini database. Collection is used as a transferable object. Transferable object. Using array or using array list or using collection, we don't maintain the data in our project. Always we will use what? Store transfer. Do the operation there, again transfer. Tell me, now this project contains what? First layer, what is that? UI. Second layer, what is that? Controller. Third layer is what? Model. Tell me, in UI, we have one method asking the user to enter data and collecting, and then storing the entire data inside where? Collection. Where? Inside a method one, data collecting method, where you created a collection object, class level inside method, then passing this object as an argument to controller method by calling na. That means collection is coming to the second method, inside method only na. And then again this collection coming to the model for storing data inside the database. This is a method 3 available in the model. Again collection is coming here. That means, tell me, you are creating collection and storing objects in the collection, passing the collection object to the next method, passing collection object to the next method. All these are happening in multiple threads or single thread? Single thread. Sequential flow, single thread. And then finally, this data will be stored in the database table. Then tell me, here multi-thread model application or single thread model application? Single thread, and also method local operation. Then which collection is the best? Vector or array list? Array list. If I take vector, what is the problem? If I take vector, it is a synchronized collection, thread safe collection. For every operation, the vector object is locked and unlocked. Performance issue will come. Am I going first? Understood? Pakka? Really? Then read. We must choose a vector to store objects with thread safety in a multi-threaded model application in insertion order with random access. Insertion order. Storing is what? Totally 3 points. We must choose vector to store objects. What objects? To store unique and duplicate objects. How? With thread safety in multi-threaded model application in insertion order. Let me add with index. To store unique and duplicate objects with index, with thread safety in multi-threaded model application in insertion order with a random access retrieving order. These criteria met, then go for what? Vector. What is the main point? Thread safety. Main target is what? Thread safety. Then only choose vector. When to choose? Array list. To store unique and duplicate objects. Both I want. It can be unique or it can be duplicate. I don't mind. To store unique and duplicate objects without thread safety. Where? In a single thread model application or in method local operation. Without thread safety in a single thread model application or in method local operation, where how? In a insertion order with a random access retrieving order. Index is compulsory. Okay, then I have go for what? Array list. And tell me, which collection is high performance collection in the list implementation 4 classes? Array list, because it is not a thread safe. And providing which access to retrieve? Random access. Random access and directly will go to the location what you specify. You want 100th location, directly go to 100. No need to travel 99. Then when to use linked list? Hello, my operation is not a thread safe, non-thread safe. If our more operations are inserting and removing, store after storing, not retrieving. Storing what? Insert and removing operations are more at beginning and middle of the collection. And most important, retrieving objects only in sequential order. Only sequential order I want. I don't want random. Then we have to go for what? Linked list. Sequential means what? If you want to go to 100th object, directly you cannot go. You have to travel all these 99. Tell me, if you want to go from ground floor to 5th floor, directly from ground floor, you can jump to 5th floor? No. Then tell me, this apartment construction collection is array list or linked list? linked list. Traveling na 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you reach what? 5. Listen carefully. From 5th floor to ground floor you want to come. How you can come? You can come with linked list. Also you come with what? Array list. What? Go to balcony, jump. You will directly come to the 0. No, by walking I want to come. And then what? Slowly, line by line you are getting. Listen, this is doubly linked list. What? Doubly linked list. That means what? 0 to 5 travel, and reverse you are coming 5 to 0. That is what? Forward, and in the what order you went sequentially, same sequential order backward you are coming. That is called what? Doubly linked list. Linked list means only one direction. Next. That is one direction linked list. Backward you are coming, previous. Then we call it as what? Doubly linked list. Forward, backward travel operation, doubly linked list. So tell me, my more operations are insert but want to retrieve sequentially. Then we have to use linked list, not array list. Linked list. Store and retrieve randomly. Then what? Array list. Most of the time in the project, you want a sequential order or random access order? Random access. Then which collection? Linked list or array list? Then tell me. Choose among these 3. Vector, array list, linked list. All 3 are meant for what? Storing object. Then when to choose? All 3 are meant for storing objects in insertion order. My target store objects in insertion order. I have 3 choice: vector, array list, linked list. I have 3 vehicles: cycle, bike, car. Which one I have to choose? Based on the distance I am traveling, based on number of people traveling. Next shop I want to go to buy something, then cycle. I want to go some 5 kilometers, quickly go and come, bike. My entire family want to go, car. Entire apartment want to go, bus. Entire colony want to go. Come on, entire colony people want to go. Then what? Train. I want to go to Bangalore in half an hour. Flight. Like how you have common sense, here also apply common sense. All are meant for collecting objects stored in which order? Insertion order. All are what? Insertion order. Insertion order is mandatory. But where is the difference? 2 differences. Number 1, thread safe. Number 2, sequential. Retrieving order is the difference. Hope all people understand 3 collections. Among these 3 collections in the project, which collection we will use? Array list. Interview will ask a question, when to use which collection, you must remember. Okay, theory wise he will ask, but in the company projects we will use what? Array list. Then when to choose stack, it is completely different. For retrieving objects in storing or retrieving? Retrieving. Wow, stack is used for retrieving object or managing objects last in first out order. That managing, which managing? Storing managing or retrieving managing? Retrieving. All above collections stores object. All above collections store objects in which order? Insertion order. The difference is in retrieving order. Vector and array list, random access. Linked list, sequential. Stack, last in first order. Then methods available in the list interface. Okay, add all. Last class I given all the method. Okay, now these are the methods we didn't discuss last class. Index of, last index of, finding the index of the given object. Sublist for retrieving. Hello, these 3 methods are string handling methods. Remember, indexu, last indexu, subset, substring. Here sublist. Sorting, sort. And then if you want to create a collection without add method call directly, then there is a method call of. It is a overloaded method with 10 parameters. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that 10. If you want to store more than 10, you can use where syntax triple dot. In Java 10 version, one new method is got what? Copy of. So this is the complete details about what? List interface, methods, and 4 classes purpose. Now, final conclusion, all 46 methods. List interface, all 46 methods. If by heart, just good call. You must by heart and remember all 46 methods and their purpose. Now, basically, 9 operations only, na? 9 operations. For performing those 9 operations, 46 methods came. Why 46 methods are for 9 operation? One object, bulk object, index based. Okay, one object, bulk object operation, index based. For adding, add all. For inserting, add all with index. Searching, contains all, index of, last index of. Just I want to know available or not. I want to know where it is available. Index of. Retrieving, get iterate, get with index, iterator, sequential, list iterator, sequential, split iterator, sequential, stream, parallel stream for each loop, for each method, sublist, all are what? Sequential. Next, removing, remove index, remove object, remove index, random, remove object, sequential search and remove. Next, which is fast, remove index or remove of object? Huh? Remove index is fast, directly go to index and fasak. Remove object, first search where it is available. That means I should go from 0. Are you? Compare, find. Okay. Found, delete. But remove of index directly going. Then next, remove all, remove retain all, remove if clear. Replacing, set, replace all. Replace all, yesterday I told you function. It is not function, it is what? Unary operator. Actually, unary operator is the subinterface of function only. If I say function, unary operator, both are same. The next, sorting, sort, counting, is empty, size, converting, comparing, and next, creating immutable list of object, and then creating immutable list of object by copy. So totally your 9 operations only coming as what? Separate multiple methods. So you have to by heart all these methods to feel comfortable working with a collection. Understood? Paka? A theory completed. Now entering into programming. Ready? Online students? Where is collection framework? Yeah, coming real world. Just I given concept. Real world I didn't explain. Will explain. Kushi, there has left. Left. Huh? Kushi, they said it's KU, na? KH. With K, nobody is there. He left already. Maybe he today joined the class only for scolding me. There are some fans also I have, no? Scolding fans also I have. Exclusive, they will come for that purpose online. What all he scold, let us also enjoy the scoldings. Thank you, Rajat Raj. Sometimes, let's enjoy the scoldings also. Message sent before you join, koi nahi tu. गांड मार रहे ले अरे which language रहे थे okay if somebody is responding, online students, when I'm not there, if somebody is responding, you don't respond to them. Okay, remember that they will get the link from someone. They are not our batch students. Okay, na? They will get the link, especially North Indians only will do this. North Indian side, so bad people are there. Good people are also there. Okay. Ganjai batch, I can say. Gutka batch. Okay, in Telugu we call it as a Ganjai batch. In Hindi, Gutka batch. So exclusively they will come to the class only for, provoking the people. So when somebody joined the chat and trying to, provoke you by saying some statements, send message to my WhatsApp number. You don't respond in the chat window to them. If I'm not there in the class, coming late, then immediately send me when I call alert message to my WhatsApp. Then I will call to the admin and block, chat, so that problem will be solved. If there is a poison, okay, we know it is a poison. If we go on to touch that poison, we will only die, right? So we should stay away from the bad people as much as possible. Remember that. Okay, don't by seeing the movies, don't get influenced like hero. Don't try to attack. From the bad people, we should stay away as much as possible, because we have a peaceful life. We have family. They don't have family. Even they have family also, their family members also like that only. Am I right? They are from the morning, their target is what? To find someone to fight with them and get the money. That is their job. Our job is what? Do our job peacefully, and by the evening night should sleep happily without any baggage in our brain. So remember that. Generally, I don't care about the people who are, scolding me, or, even pricing also I don't care. Somebody is coming to a supers or bumpers or only I don't consider. Then scolding, 100% I don't consider. Okay? Take care. Come back. Now, let's start programming on third point, list implementation classes. So first we need to understand list implementation classes. Okay. Actually, by today, we have to complete our syllabus. We have to, not understand. Actually, by today, we must complete our syllabus and close our batch. Because I planned 8 to 11, 3 hours class I planned. That's why I strongly decided, yeah, by today, max by tomorrow, our batch will be completed. But because of some students given complaint in the office, your batch, other batch, I don't know. Okay, then I don't want to get the scoldings from the management unnecessary because of your laziness. Then we move to what? Our original time, 9. Clear? So that's why I need more 4 days. No problem, huh? Otherwise, by tomorrow, 100% maximum will be completed. So because syllabus not completed, I need more 4 days. Today, excluding. Tomorrow, Sunday, can I take class? Sunday, if climate is supporting, I need to travel to hometown. Okay, no? Next week, we have classes online, not offline. I'm going to hometown because of Dasra holidays of my son. Okay. If possible, I'll come back. I'll drop them. If climate supporting, no rain and everything, I'll come back and take offline class. Don't need to worry. Okay, now. If climate not, because now heavy rain, now the in our Bangalakatam Sea ocean, some problem is happen. Okay, heavy rain is going on. So if climate not supported, I will take the class from online from my hometown. You have to join the class. Time will be the same time, regular time. Understood? Okay, na? Same time you have to join. Then next Monday onwards, I have the new batch. Okay. If this week, if unable to complete our syllabus, next week, if unable to complete the syllabus, can I take your class morning 8 to 9? No problem, huh? 8 to 9, I will take online students. I think your 7:30 HTML batch is completed. I'm not closing batch until syllabus completed, until all you people are satisfied. When you say, okay, sir, it's enough, now close the batch, means I will close. Okay, clearer? I will try to change the time. No problem, no? Already 1 month extra I have taken. And I cannot extend more. Okay? That's why I only send a message to the Naresh sir. Management never force me to close the batch because I'm normal track now. I told you, right? Clearly. I'm normal track. Whenever I say next batch, then only they will announce the next batch. I myself inform the sir Sir, 6th onwards, start the new full stack job batch at 9. Why? Because I strongly believe that we can complete next week. If at all not completed, then I can shift your batch to 8 to 9, 1 hour class I can take and start the new batch. I should also take care of what you call management side also. Okay. So this is what my plan. Next week, online classes, how many classes possible, I will take those many. Monday, Tuesday definitely will be there. Sunday, I will tell you in the Google Classroom that time. Okay, now? Because Monday early morning, if I start to go, it will take 6 hours to reach my house. So by around 9:30, we will reach. Early morning, I'll start. If full rain is there, after sun coming only, we will start to go. Okay, na? So I will tell you, Sunday, can I take class or cannot take class? But I will schedule the class online. The link will be available, but class there or not there, at what time there, I will let you know in the Google class. Monday, Tuesday, we will have class. Same time at 9 o'clock. Okay, clear? Or if you allow me to take little bit early also, I can take. What, 8 o'clock can we plan? What? Online. Can I plan early? So that you can complete class early and you can start spending the time with your friends if you want. Can I plan at 8 a.m.? Monday, Tuesday, 2 days. Wednesday onwards, not possible. Maybe Wednesday also possible, I can take. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days. Thursday festival. Thursday Dasara, na? Okay, enjoy festival. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days, I will take classes. No problem, na? 8 a.m. Okay. Second, third, fourth, fifth, I cannot take class. Second onwards, up to fifth, I am keep on traveling. Second morning, I'll be available, but festival may not be possible. Third, fourth, fifth, all 3 days I am traveling. Cannot take class. Again, sixth, we will have class. If by first week, if we cannot complete the syllabus, then sixth, we will have class at 8 a.m. You can come directly to offline class. Online students, online you join as usual. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. will be the class, and 9 a.m. onwards, I will take new batch. This is our plan. Any objection? Online students, any objection? When I ask you, say no objection, and go to office and give complaint. Rest fellows. Okay. Now listen. How can we pass collection interview easily? How can we understand collection programming easily? If you know these 10 questions. Your entire collections framework is going around these 10 questions only. Why are you looking at me, Ravi? Look at the questions and read yourself. If you know these 10 question answer on each collection, how many collections? 18. 18 into 10. 180 points I should learn now. No. 10 only you are to. All these 10 questions are 180 questions are 10 questions repeated. Collections framework is reflection API. Sorry. Runtime polymorphic, na? What is the meaning of runtime polymorphic? Method names are changing or same one? First program if you learn, same program repeated 18 times. Yes or no? Then what is changing? Internal logic is changing. Internal memory structure and algorithm is changing. Do you remember shape project? Shape. All types of shapes are multi-threaded, all types of shapes are runtime polymorphic nature, na? How can I say runtime polymorphic nature? Subclasses. Rectangle, square, circle are the subtypes of shape. Inside the shape, we have two methods, find area, find perimeter. Same two methods are inherited to rectangle, square and circle. Right? Then, in user class painter, you are calling rectangle to square to circle, different method you are calling, same method you are calling. If I use a rectangle dot, methods are executing from rectangle. If I use square dot, methods are executing from square. If I use circle dot, methods are executing from circle. That is called runtime polymorphic nature. Tell me, methods are same, but internal logic is different. Rectangle logic is L into B. Square logic is 4 into S. Circle logic is pi r square. As a user programmer, do I need to worry about that entire nonsense? No. My job is what? Call the method. Ante. Then the method background executed and return the result as per the implementations given. Everyone tell me now. Same point apply here. Who is the root interface of all collections? Collection. Now this collection is derived by whom now? List. Under list, how many collections available? 4. Vector, stack, array list, linked list. Come on. Collection has how many methods? 21 methods. List interface how many methods? 25 methods. Total 46 I told you na. 21 plus 25. Then tell me, in vector, in stack, in array list, in linked list, the same 46 methods available na? Tell me, method signature is same. Method signature is same. 46, here also 46, here also 46. If I call vector dot add of 10, next, if I want to add the same object inside array list, what is the method? Array list dot add of 10. If I want to store same thing in linked list dot add of 10. Yes or no? The method signature and calling style is what? Same. But here when I call v dot add, it is executed from vector class. Here it is executed from array list. Here it is executed from linked list. Tell me, the logic in the vector in add method same of array list and linked list? No. Logic is different. But calling is what? Same. Who are you? You are the user programmer, main method class. You are the main method class developer. As a main method class developer, are you learning 180 points or 10 points? 10 points. These 10 points, implementation from one collection to another collection is changing. That what is the change? Only the change point you have to address. Ardhamainda? How many times you are learning 10 points? One time. Now second time you are learning identifying the difference. Identifying the difference. Tell me, vector memory structure, vector data structure is what? Growable array. Okay. Array list memory structure is also, data structure is also what? Growable array. Then what is the difference? Vector growable array with synchronization, locking. Array list, growable array with locking or without locking. Ante, other difference. As it is copy paste. So what collection you have to thoroughly learn? Vector. First collection, vector. Then automatically remaining will come. Linked list data structure. Growable? Yes. What growable? Growable array? No. Linked data structure is linked list. Class name is linked list. Data structure is also linked list. It is a list. List means what? Sequence of object. First object, second object, third object, fourth object. If it is a array list or vector, for holding the sequence, you are using what? Array. But for holding in the linked list, we don't use array. We will use what? Node. Node is nothing but one class object. One class object. Second object of same class. Third object of same class. Fourth object of same class. And these are linked. First node linked to second node. Second node linked to third node. Third node linked to fourth node. Our linked list class object holding first node and holding what? Last node. This is called linked list. I will explain you clearly. Data structure clearly I'll explain. Okay. Finally, very, very important. What you need to understand? You need to understand 10 points. You need to understand 10 points. Actually 12 points. We need to understand 12 points. These 12 points On each collection, you should learn. First time you are thoroughly learning. Second time we are just comparing with the first one and identifying the changes. The program you are writing from first collection to second collection to third collection, everything is what? Same. Adhyaksha, everyone understood? Pakka? Let's start with 10 questions with vector. Ready? First one is what? What is vector? What the use of vector? Is it synchronized? Is it ordered? What is the implemented data structure? Data structure and memory for storing multiple objects is called what? Data structure. What is the default capacity? Incremental capacity, load factor. What type of elements allowed to store? Is null allowed? If so, how many? In which order elements are preserved? In which order elements are retrieved? Tell me, all these words are daily we are talking in the collection only, na? And last point, internal methods calling in collection, executing from our class. Already explained. What the internal methods calling? Equals hash code to string. Equals hash code to string. Internal method calling from collection. Some collection calling only equals method. Some collections are calling hash code and equals method. All collections are calling to string method. For printing object information on the console, all collections are calling toString method. Equals hash code method is changing. Some collections call equals, some collections call hash code. Shall we try? List implemented classes. Again, I'm uploading these 2 slides. Also uploading. And now let's work with these 10 questions you have to answer on all collections. Up to now, our train is going slowly. Now onwards, train is moving on second gear. Ready? Up to now, we are going in collection chapter first gear. Now shifting to second gear. Edo gear lo cheppandi sir. But we will only listen. Listen, start thinking. You have to think. Already 10:40. Oh my God. Actually, today, why I came later? Today, because of rain, in front of my house, road construction is going on. Because of heavy rain from early morning, complete road blocked and full water also stacking there. 2 roads are there. One road is fully dig. It's a new road is constructing. There is no way to come for me. I called to Surendra and asked. Our students came to the offline. If he said don't come, then I want to take online because I cannot come on the time. Okay, that's why today class is delayed. Somehow I managed. I asked my security people to stop the entire traffic to come. Okay. Kamrare. Now, yesterday I have installed the latest version Eclipse. This month a new version released, 9th month new version released. You also install latest version. D drive, what is your batch? 9 AM, collections framework. Whenever you install new version Eclipse and choose the old workspace, it will prompt a message. It is old version workspace, you want to upgrade, continue. Then it will upgrade it automatically to the latest version. Have you installed 25? JDK 25 long-term support version is released. Every program you are developing. Now, after course completed, you are doing revision. When you are doing revision, already you compile the programs by using 21. Now compile all chapters, programs again by using 25. and find are there any differences in compile time error, any differences in the features. Okay. I will soon will conduct one workshop on Java 25 new features. There are some important features added in 25. You must know them. Hey, close. Okay, can I tell you this program tomorrow? Because already time up. If I start, I cannot complete in the middle. I have to stop. It's already running slow. Everyone requesting this list interface point. All notes I have uploaded clearly. Please try to by heart the 46 methods and by heart these 10 questions and come. Okay, na? Tomorrow Saturday. Tomorrow class time. Tomorrow. Can I take tomorrow 8 possible? Online students? Tomorrow if I take 8, I can complete list implemented classes, all 4 classes. Only 10 questions you need to compare that. Clear? Tomorrow let's join class at 8 AM. Okay, na? Thank you. Tomorrow Durga Puja there. Okay. Be in the class and Puja do it. Okay, na Raviteja? Next to Durga Mata, place the mobile. While doing puja, you listen the class. Okay, thank you guys. Tomorrow join class at 8 AM. Yeah, God will be very happy. And Durga Mata will bless you. That's all. Go. 8 to 11.